Hello everybody, welcome back. Carl again. Today's a quick teardown look inside of this Fuelpak FP3. Now this is the 6-pin model 66005 used for the newer HD LAN of the Harleys. And I've seen a lot of people talk about these, but nobody's done a video of a teardown. So I thought, why not? And when you take it off, it's potted. Unfortunately, it's clear, waterproof and compound is my guess. But nevertheless, I was able to get the chip numbers off. So clearly this is the Bluetooth module. These are just power supply stuff. Looks like some diodes, 2 voltage regulators, some capacitors, and then there's essentially 3 main chips. Now these are the LEDs with the current limit and resistors. Now this chip, I cannot see the number because of the way the pod and compound works, but I can make out MCP, and I can make out the microchip logo. Now, I have done some experimenting with hacking the HD LAN connector, and unfortunately the data comes so fast because of the CAN bus, I just cannot decipher it. Now, Vance and Hines has figured it out, obviously, with the use of this FP3, because you can use the app on your phone and actually look at the data. Now, I know that this chip is an MCP2551, which is a CAN bus controller, and you can see the 2 wires here, this pink and gray, which go up to this connector, are going right into those 2 pins, which I believe is pin 5 and 6. And I know from experiment, as I was saying before, with this little module here, this little module here is a PIC microcontroller with that MCP2551, and as you can see here on pin 7 and 8, they go to the CAN bus connector. So I'm fairly confident that that's what that chip is. Now this chip here is obviously the PIC microcontroller, and the number on that is DS PIC 33F J128GP. So this is obviously the brains of the operation. You can see the crystal here, and what this is doing is scanning this CAN bus, and then it is interfacing with the Bluetooth module and interfacing with the app. Now this chip here was pretty difficult to read, but I knew just because of the way that it's oriented that it had to be some kind of flash, and in fact it is. It's a 26IF03 2B, and that's also from microchip, and that's a one-time programmable. So my guess is that when you, of course, marry these devices to a bike via the VIN number, you can no longer marry it again. And what they're probably doing is once you write the CAN bus map to the computer, it stores that information in this chip, and therefore makes it where you can't ever use it again. But I mean, it's a pretty simple circuit. I mean, as you can see on this one here, this is literally just the CAN bus controller, a couple passives, and then there's the microchip here that communicates back. And that's really all you're doing with this chip here, is just communicating with the CAN bus. So kind of a neat system, neat setup. I like how small it is. Again, there's not much to it. It's unfortunate it's potted. We can't see the other side of the board. But anyhow, that's a quick look inside. Thanks for watching, guys.